This last week, there's been a string of pretty good starters. You guys have put a good amount of offense on here. What do you kind of suggest to what this offense?
Man, good baseball. The boys are going about it the right way. I love what we saw today out of a lot of guys. I mean, obviously, Sonny did a tremendous job of going out there and giving us 7 strong innings. Just mixed everything. I mean, the way he used the sinker, the fastball, and the cutter, and then mixed everything else in. He was efficient. Got some bad swings, just dominated. He did a really nice job. So we needed that today too. So for him to be able to go 7 was huge. But our at bats were really, really good against a tough pitcher. And you look at that second game against Philly, against Sanchez, guy with good velo from the left side, sinking it a ton. Today, you're facing a similar guy with good sinker, knows how to get the ball on the ground and get outs. And I feel like the guys did a much better job of making an adjustment and taking it to him. It was a really good approach, 1 through 9, and made it really tough on him. So I really like the way we're attacking every day. There's a different way to beat every one of these guys, and the approach has been there. The execution has been there. You're going to lose some, but I just love the way we're going about it. So positive day in a lot of areas.
We talked about this pregame when Nolan Arenado was in the swing. Not to suggest that the numbers haven't been good, but you saw more consistent extra base hits, 3 of them today. What do you expect with Nolan when he starts the season?
Yeah, when he starts to feel it, you can just see it in his demeanor and his overall presence. There's a confidence to it, and when he gets hot, it's fun to watch. And we're getting to that point where he's feeling better about his swing, and it's showing. So there's several guys in that bucket, and it's been good. Yeah.
You were up 1-0. Hayes goes down 0-2 in the count.
Yeah.
Lays off the pitch, and then hits a curveball.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite at bats. Just knowing how he wanted to beat him and then sticking to it. Valdez, that's a tough pitcher, and to be able to be more stubborn than him is important. And our guys did exactly that. So big at bat by Pajes there, and the rest of the guys. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of breathing room in that lineup today.
You've gotten more from your catching trio than any team in the
Yeah.
league. How big is that to get that kind of depth from those 3 guys?
Yeah, it helps. It's been awesome. I mean, what Herrera was doing prior to the injury, what Pajes continues to do, and Pozo jumps in and swings a hot bat. Those 3 guys have been very good for us.
You mentioned Nolan's kind of body language, I
Yeah.
guess. Can you elaborate on that? Like what you see? Is it a bounce in his step? Is it how he comes out of the cage? Is it something? What do you see?
Man, hard for me to put words to it other than when it's there. I can just see it. I'm sure you can too, but there's when he starts to feel his swing and know where he's in a good spot, there's just a way that he approaches the batters. Like you can just tell that he's better than whoever's on the mound, and he's done that for a long time. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where's his emotions on his sleeves through this whole process, including today playing against the team that tried to trade him. Have you seen him kind of channel all that stuff?
Nothing about the has leaked into who he is and how he goes about his business. I mean, he is dead set on being the best player he can possibly be, and that's his only focus. The way he's carried himself, whether it's going well or not this season, has been very impressive. And he's focused on trying to figure out how to be the best and help the team win, and that's all he cares about, and it shows. So I'm appreciative of it, I'll tell you that, yeah.
You talked about Arenado's demeanor. How much are you getting out of Wilson's demeanor right now? It's
Yeah.
sort of rounds into 4. You picked up a double plays, get the first run, push from first later after he had been out there.
He's getting after it. I mean, that was a lot of sprinting with the foul balls. He was dead tired, and then he has to score from first. But he's having fun. That's the best way I can describe it. And when he's having fun, the guys around him are doing the same. And you can feel it in the dugout. It helps when you're hitting, right? Like, it's easier to have that type of vibe, but he's carried himself extremely well, even when the hits weren't dropping. So that's good leadership.
Donovan's giving you a guy that could bat anywhere in the lineup. You put him in
Yeah.
third this year. leads the league in hits. How valuable is he to you, just because he can do a little bit of anything?
Yeah, he can. He is taken just the way he's taken as a batsman. Like he's going down the way he wants to go down. There's times where you're going to get beat, but he's getting beat his way, which is leading to a lot more hits. Him using the whole field. He takes his shots pull side when he needs to. Just a smart hitter that's locked in, and he is as stubborn as they get in a good way. Of I'm gonna commit to this and stick to it, and it's working. Yeah.
Talk about some of the strikeouts Jordan's made on defense.
Yes.
Another night where different plays where he shows that.
Yeah, and you can just tell, like, when you talk about confidence, you can tell when a player is playing with a lot more confidence. That's what you're seeing out of Jordan. Like, he's just carrying himself different. He's going about his – and a lot of that is just in your preparation. Like, he is getting after it before that game starts, and then just – he can just be himself and play with some freedom. Once the game starts, he's done an incredible job, some nice plays today. I didn't think – that was a tough ball to get to, the one he made the sliding grab on. He's getting better jumps. His routes are better, and he's just playing the game with a little bit more aggressive. So it's been fun watching him continue to develop, and we're seeing a much better version of him both offensively and defensively. Yeah. Yeah, Vic appreciated that. He said he took one away from him yesterday, so he was gonna make sure he took one from Vic. But even that, right, in a joking way, like that shows that last year before, like he just lets Vic take that. Like you're feeling good about yourself when you're messing around and calling the center fielder off and taking the ball, right? So it just shows that he's playing with a little bit more freedom, and that's fun to watch.
How
Yeah.
much does that work with John Jay being back? Help establish that?
Man, I'll tell you what, JJ's been incredible. His intentionality behind the work every day, and it's not just setting the work day for these guys to make sure that they're continuing to get better every day, but it's the accountability of when you're not involved in a play, are you in the right spot, and are you doing what you need to be doing? It's relentless, but it's leading to these guys. I mean, you're really expediting that development for these outfielders. So it's been impressive. I know the outfielders appreciate it. I definitely do. He's been an incredible addition. Yeah.